What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are having a great day today. So, for those of you who don't know me or know me as well, something that I've had a passion for a long time, as long as I can remember, is making people laugh. Like, for as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a comedian. Once I get older and I'm 20 years old now. I still can't perform, at comedy clubs or anything like that yet. You have to be 21. I have tried. I searched for years for places for me to go, but never could find anywhere that will allow you to do it under 21. Um, but it's always been something that I love to do. I love making people laugh and smile, and it's so easy and it's so much fun. And you can literally find 1,000 things a day to reference that will make people laugh. And people that know me and know that that's what I like to do and that's what I want to do, they always ask me, like, why? Like, where did it come from? None of your family does anything like that. And I, I honestly have no idea where it comes from, but it's just a personal thing. Like, I love it. It is exhilarating. It's awesome to make people laugh and smile. But, going back to where did I get it from, you know, my dad is a really laid back guy. He's really cool. He doesn't really lose his temper often. He's really calm 99% of the time, and there's hardly anything that will ever make him mad in this world. But every now and then, he'll crack a joke. He's pretty funny at times, but most of the time he's just the kind of the laid back guy that's really easygoing and friendly, and everybody likes him. But every now and then he does stuff that I can easily make fun of, and use to tell other people to make them laugh, family especially. Sometimes it's just the stuff he says or does. It's the little things, but he's just an awesome guy. But my mom is very temperamental, to say the least. Um, she's an awesome lady. I will say that. No doubt whatsoever. Anyone that's ever met her will say that she's awesome. She can either be the nicest person ever, or the person that you have nightmares about every night. But I remember a long time ago, um, this guy showed up at our house. My mom was having a little party with some friends and some family just invited over, and we were playing cards and stuff like that. And I was younger. I was maybe 12, 13. And he showed up and he was drunk out of his mind. And he showed up looking for my mom. And once my mom realized he was there, she grabbed him, pulled him into the bedroom, and was like, what are you doing here? What do you want? And something happened. The door got closed, so nobody really knew what was going on. But we were all just kind of sitting outside the door waiting to see what happened. And next thing you know, it sounded like something was getting thrown all over the room, and all of a sudden the door swings open and this guy comes running out. This guy was like 6'7". Okay, he was huge, and my mom is about 5'9". All right, he was running, holding his head like this, and she was behind him, jumping in the air, swinging at him. Something that he had said or done pissed her off to the point she was beating this man in the back of the head, and she was jumping in the air to do it. And it was the funniest thing I have probably ever seen in my life. But what's funnier is maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, my sister and I were outside, and it was a gravel driveway where my mom used to live, and I dropped something, or me and my sister were throwing a baseball or something. It hit the ground, and when I went to pick it up, I seen something in the gravel, and I was like, what is that? I moved some rocks around and picked it up, and it was an earring. And a few inches over, there was another one. It was the same style and everything. Then I started thinking about it, and that was the style of earring that this guy was wearing the night that all that happened. My mom literally beat the earrings off of this man. Once I realized what they were, I showed them to my sister, and we died laughing. And my mom came outside, and she's like, "What's so funny? You know, what's going on?" And I showed them to her, and we sat there and we laughed for I don't know how long. As a perfect example, there was a couple of years ago. I have an Xbox One, and I have a headset that that fits fully over my ears, like where it's soundproof. I can't hear anything outside of the music or the game, whatever that I'm listening to. And she came in my room one day to tell me that she was leaving because it was summer and I was still in school. But I had my headset on, and she opened the door, and I looked over at her, and I just kind of looked, and I seen her lips moving, but I couldn't hear anything. And I just sat there and I just looked at her, and she was like, and this is literally all I see. And I'm just sitting there looking at her, and I was just like, and she just gets this really confused look on her face. She's like, and I just still just sat there. I'm just, and it never registered with her like that I was wearing headphones and I could not hear her at all. I pulled one of my headphones off, and this is what I hear. I can't make this up. "Hey Brandon, I'm gonna go to work. Okay, I'll be right back in just a little while. Okay." So yeah, it's stuff like that. It's absolutely hilarious. But again, she's awesome. But I really could make a living, you know, between her, my mom, my dad, my family in general. Um, my wife and my son now, they drive me insane, but they do some of the funniest things I've ever seen too. But hopefully one day I'll be able to get up on a stage and see if I'll be able to cut it or not. But I wouldn't be where I am without them, and I love them so much. It's a ride every day. It's really fun, and it's just an adventure every day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.